And I believe you owe the former gentleman who got up here and asked a question about why he was fired at the polls. I believe you owe him a public explanation. He took the time to come here tonight and ask you in a public forum during a public meeting why this occurred. You, Freeholder Hudak, are in charge of the poll workers in Linden because you are the Linden chairman, Democratic chairman. So who you want at those polls supersede anyone that was there for X amount of years. So you know the answer to why those people were fired, and it is a big scandal. I did get an email on that. You have the answer, and you owe the public an answer. And your capacity as freeholder, you owe the public an answer. What is this power you're evoking over these Linden elections? It's the system. I believe you're working within the system, but you can explain that to the public, how exactly the system works. You wanted these poll workers replaced, and you have them replaced as chairman. If not, refute it. But don't do it after the meeting. He asked you publicly. You should answer him publicly. Let us all hear the answer. You're violating the rights. Answer the gentleman from Linden.
Really?
Answer.
Have a seat.
Answer.
Have a seat. Ms. Brennan, as a Republican committee woman, as I'm aware that you are, I'm sure you're aware that the municipal chairman, partisan office, which has no relation to my freeholder position, has the ability to appoint up to 2 poll workers in any position. And I'm sure the Republican chairman of Cranford exercises that authority as well. It has nothing to do with my position here as being a freeholder or being the chairman of the freeholder board. So I'll be happy to discuss that matter with the gentleman, but it has nothing to do with this public meeting or what we're discussing. And as a Republican committee woman in the township of Cranford, I'm sure you're aware of that. Thank you.
With regard to you responding to comments that were made 2 days that really didn't have much relevance to the freeholder meeting and what's happening here. Although I do believe that the speaker who came here genuinely wanted to speak with you about something, I hope you do what you said, which is speak with the speaker offline. Certain things are not appropriate to be discussed here or to be brought here or signify or dignify rather a response. I mean, it's tantamount to someone potentially coming to the microphone requesting a response as to why they got an F in my class or something that I did wrong in a lawsuit or some case that I have. I mean, there are things that are separate and there are things that are not necessarily part of this meeting. So I commend you on that and your other responses today. People certainly disrupt the meeting and come here with a clear goal and purpose in mind to be disruptive and refuse to take their seat when asked and requested, and they know what they're doing. And those who are in the audience and those who are watching it at home, you know, they know it, and we all do. And so I commend the freeholder chairman on his responses today. Although there is a right for them to express themselves, they do not have the right to disrupt the meeting and to make statements attacking individuals. That right does not exist.